Yep, got it.
Oh, there!
Look at
there
that.
it is! Do you see it?
Spoiler, it's a raccoon. Yeah. Oh, no. Here, your mom wants to talk to you.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, hon. What's in your treehouse?
Baby raccoon.
Wow, that's cool.
Yep.
I bet he's cute.
Uh-huh.
Well, make sure you don't try and touch him, okay?
Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Hey, that's not any way to say bye to your mother.
Honey, you still there?
Yep. I'm here, Mom.
Hey, don't get my hat dirty. I said you could borrow it, not have it.
Okay,
You be nice to Sandra.
And don't stay up too late.
I won't.
We love you, Clem.
Love you, hon.
I love you too. I miss you.
Don't worry, sweetie. We'll be home in a few days.
Okay, see you soon.
Clementine was never originally supposed to survive this long. When we first meet her, she's just a little girl hiding in a treehouse, clinging on to hope like any child her age would. She still believes that her parents are coming back. I know, sad. She still believes that all the adults have all of the answers. The world has already ended, but in Clementine's mind, she doesn't know that yet. In The Walking Dead, Clementine, she's not introduced as a hero or a fighter. She's introduced as a child who's been left behind. Her babysitter is gone, her house is empty, the silence around her is very loud, and from the very beginning, the game asks one question over and over again without ever saying it out loud. What happens to a child when the world no longer protects them? When Clementine finally meets Lee, her life changes. Not because the world becomes safer, but because someone finally sees her. Lee becomes her protector, yes, but more importantly, he becomes her anchor. He talks to her, just like he would talk to another adult. He listens to her. He explains things instead of just brushing Clementine off. In a world where adults are panicking, lying, and making selfish decisions, Lee treats Clementine like a person. And that's what really matters. That was one of the things I noticed the most when I first played The Walking Dead, was Lee and Clementine's relationship and how it developed over time. So Clementine learns quickly, a little too quickly. She learns how to stay quiet. She learns how to shoot a gun. She learns how to tell when someone is lying, but she also learns something deeper. She learns that people around her that she trusts can disappear at any moment. She's realizing how fragile life is during the apocalypse, and how just like that, someone can be gone. Every lesson that Lee teaches her about survival comes with a cost, and that cost is her innocence. By the end of the first season, Clementine, she's already experienced way more loss than most adults ever will. She watches people argue, she watches people die, and then she loses Lee. The person who made the whole world make sense is gone. And Clementine is left standing alone again, except this time, she understands exactly how dangerous that is. From that moment forward, Clementine, she's no longer a child being protected. She's a child surviving. In the second season, the world stops pretending she's young. Adults actually start to look to her for answers. They ask her to make decisions that they don't want to make themselves. Of course, Clementine, she's surrounded by fear and chaos right now. And instead of being shielded from it, she's placed directly in the middle. All right, the game does something uncomfortable here. It lets you feel how wrong this is. Okay, Clementine is forced to grow up, not because she wants to, but because no one else will step up. She becomes very observant, careful, more reserved. She starts to understand that adults aren't always right, and sometimes they're the most dangerous ones in the room. Every choice that she makes carries weight, And even when she does her best, people still get hurt. What makes Clementine's story so painful is that she never hardens out of cruelty. She hardens out of necessity. Each loss strips something away, but she keeps moving forward anyway. Not because she's fearless, but because stopping is just not an option. By the time the third season starts, Clementine has already been shaped by trauma. And then the world takes something else from her. AJ. Losing AJ was very different for Clementine. This is not just another loss. This is the moment Clementine loses her sense of control. Things start happening to her instead of because of her. She is separated from the one person she was trying to protect, and that separation changes her deeply. She becomes quieter, more guarded, less trusting. This version of Clementine is not cold. She's just tired. She's tired. And I would be too. I would be too. She's learned that loving someone means risking everything. And yet, even after all of that, she doesn't stop caring. She just learns how to protect her heart while she does it. By the final season, Clementine has become something completely new. Not because the world finally gave her peace, but because she earned it. She's no longer just surviving day to day. She's building something. She becomes a leader even when she doesn't want to be one. She becomes a protector, not because she was taught how, but because she remembers what it felt like to be protected. She was just in AJ's shoes. Now she's in Lee's shoes. It's a full circle moment, you guys. It's a full circle moment. It's a full circle moment. Clementine becomes what Lee was to her. She teaches AJ how to survive, but she also teaches him something far more important. She teaches him how to choose kindness when the world gives him reasons not to. She teaches him that strength doesn't have to come from cruelty. And in doing so, Clementine is breaking the cycle that tried to consume her. For the first time in her life, Clementine is not just reacting to trauma, she's shaping her future. What makes Clementine's story so powerful is that it was never really about walkers or zombies or the apocalypse even. It was about childhood. It was about loss. It was about responsibility being placed on someone who never even asked for it. Every season takes something from her, but every season also shows her that choosing to keep her humanity intact is the right route to go. Clementine survives not because she's the strongest person in the room, but because she remembers what she was taught when she was the smallest person in the room. Care for others. Think before you act. Those lessons stay with Clementine long after Lee is gone. And by the end of her journey, Clementine is no longer that scared little girl that we met in the treehouse in season 1. Okay, she is someone who has lived through the worst of the worst and still chooses to love, to protect, and to have hope. Okay, Clementine didn't just survive the apocalypse. She grew up in it, and somehow she came out the other side still human. All right, I appreciate you guys tuning into this video. It's definitely going to be more videos like this. I think I like this kind of setup I got going on. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for more videos like this. If you guys like this, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. All right, Where's Jaja is signing out. I love you guys so much, always and forever. All right, peace out.